Alright, hey, Shalom Akim. This is Yabatazah coming back again to prophesy the downfall of America, to let the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians know that you are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Alright, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the elders, the great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful elect, and enduring all afflictions and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Alright, America is known as Great Babylon according to the scriptures, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, okay? And that's what we're here to come to edify, to build up the house of David, to seal up the elect, in order to usher in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's return, which has already been preordained and prophesied that is going to happen, okay? But I want to go in just basically just showing, you know, how the men of the Lord have always been on the highways and the byways before you know, the turn of a great kingdom, or you know, something major that went on. This is Jeremiah chapter 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Okay, so that's what a true prophet would do. He would go out and he would speak about things that are going to come to pass. Right? He would see forewarnings through dreams, visions. When he was told that would happen on the highways and the byways. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring the camera over here. It's a little windy. Or not a little windy, but windy as hell today. Alright. So you brothers just bear with me. Alright, so all the prophets that received instruction through the Spirit that were sealed up, that they're going to be speaking, you know, in the last days, you know, of future events, okay? So that's what we're here to do, okay? As one, we're telling you that the America's going to fall, all right, Great Babylon, and that the martial law is going to be implemented. Esau's going to come in like a madman, or madman, sparing none. You know, seeking out the men, the followers of Yahweh Shai that hold the testimony of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, we're telling you these things. That destruction is coming. That Yahweh Shai, the King of Terrors, is on his way. Okay, and he's coming back to deliver and to destroy, man. All right. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied of both against many countries. And America's a great country, man. Okay, North America is a great country, and we're speaking against it. Great Babylon, right? Go over here to the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see, because this place has accumulated great wealth, great riches through its process of time to achieve this goal, man. You know, like the so-called white man came and stole the indigenous lands from the North American Indians, man. Okay? So we're here to prophesy against you, against the nation of Esau, the so-called white people. Okay? Which you come from your father Esau, the Edomites. Alright? That's what you're known according to the Bible. Okay? So it's always happened. There's nothing new underneath the sun, as it is spoken, as it is written. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Okay? It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that you receive not of her plagues. And that's what we're telling our people, man. It's to repent and to put off that strange apparel, man. To get right with your heavenly Father. Okay? All right, to cast off all iniquity, all vanity, all idols. To get right with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because the plagues that are coming upon this place are too heavy for you people, man. Just like going back in the time of Egypt, in the time of Moses, okay? Going back in the time of Moses, Moses kept telling Pharaoh to let his people go, but they would not listen. You know? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua had to open up that can of whoop-ass on that heathen, man. Okay? To show his power. And that's what he's doing right now. He's showing everybody. And that's what we're warning you, telling you that the coming destruction is coming by the mouth of the prophets, through the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways, man. Okay? Though you got a lot of people that don't believe and they don't understand. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to show you as of the days of old. This is in the book of Sirach. The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Yahweh of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. That's right. So this is a prayer Ezra is sending up to the Most High. He's saying, send fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee, man. Okay? To all you that don't believe that we aren't allowed to put curses upon, or ask for curses to be put upon the other nations, the enemy. All right? The Gawayim, which is the heathens, the Gentiles. All right? It says, lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. All right? And that's what he did during the time of Moses. He showed them his great power, man. All right? And that's what he's coming to do, and that's what we're telling you. All right? Seek the Lord before the evil days come. Because the evil days are going to come, man. If you don't believe in that, you're going to be caught in that messed up situation. Because right now the Lord is calling you. He's stretching forth his hand. Okay? But a lot of you people are rebelling. Y'all rejecting that, man. Y'all rejecting that offer. Y'all rejecting those promises and those covenants that were spoken of old, that are now gonna be fulfilled, man. Okay? That's where he goes into. A lot of people lack faith. All right? That's why Yahweh Shai said that he was speaking to that perverse and faithless generation, man. Because you're a bunch of faithless generation. Y'all a bunch of trees without fruit, man. A bunch of corruptors. All right? Wicked individual people, proud. Y'all think y'all know it all. Think y'all badass, man. Especially here in San Angelo, man. Everybody in this place thinks they're off the chain. Okay? None of y'all people know how to fight. All y'all people know how to do is run from the mouth. All right? Try to get loud and get crazy. That don't mean nothing, man. You can get loud and get crazy all you want. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean you got the hands. You don't got the hands to run with, man. All right? So San Angelo is going to get those plagues, and it's already getting those plagues. Okay? That's why I labeled this place Satan's town, man, because Satan has taken over San Angelo. All right? Which was named after a woman, all right, Saint Angela, which I call San Angela's hoe. Because she was nothing but a hoe. You know? San Angelo was built nothing but upon a harlot, prostitution, drunkenness, murder. Like going back to the indigenous people of the land. The people that ruled this land in that time, going back 200 years ago, were the Humano Indians, man. All right? They were ran off, murdered, and a bunch of Edomites took over this land. All right? Primarily a bunch of German Jews. That's why you got these Freemason buildings. And over there on Biergard Street, you got a Jewish synagogue, man. And a lot of these streets right here downtown are named after Jews, man, which are nothing but heathens. They're not the true people of the Most High. Okay? So going back to Sirach 36 and 4, as thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And that's what we're asking for now in this time. In this time. To be magnified in this time before us, man. Show them that we are your people. Okay? Show them that you are the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is with us, man. Which in the Hebrew is Amana Wa'ala, which means Yahweh is with us. And whoever's with us, if Yahweh is with us, who can be against us, man? So we're doing exactly what is prescribed in the scriptures, that is instructed to come out to the highways and the hedges and to preach, man. To show our people the transgressions, whether you hear or forbear. Okay? Because your eyes see and your ears will hear. Y'all understand what I'm doing out here. All right? It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but thou only, O Yahweh. That's right, there's only one power. Even the devil, even the demons know this. All right? The demons in the book of James, chapter 2, it says that thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. Even the devils fear and tremble. Okay? Or believest that there is one God, which is Yahweh. So all the left-hand spirits, they fear the Most High. Okay? But come soon, he's going to show you his power. He opens the floodgates. He releases the heathens. All right, martial law. Okay? Which is a war. It's martial means to be, is like war. All right? As a battle. Okay? So martial law, it's a law that they have a war, man. So within that martial law, there's war, there's chaos, there's death, there's starvation. All right, your rights are going to be stripped away from you. You cannot do as thou willest anymore, man. Because the scriptures say the triumphing of the wicked is short. All right, the triumphing of the wicked is short, man. The joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. So once that time runs out, all right, they're going to show their true horns, man. All right. It says, show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. And that's what we're doing. We're making known the wondrous works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. We're declaring unto you the things that are going on. What's causing them? The earthquakes, the tornadoes. All right, all this weird weather patterns, all these things are written in the scriptures, man, are prophesied. These are part of those strange wonders, those strange occurrences that are going on in the heavens, man. All right, this is not no coincidence. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai coming back to visit his creation, man. This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake, great noise, with storm, tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Is that not what's going on, man? Not too long ago, over there in California, they had a place called Eden that was destroyed by fire, man. You know, all the wildfires that are going on over there in California, that's part of that devouring fire that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is sending upon the earth, that he's visiting the earth, man. You know, the earthquakes, the tsunamis, typhoons, the volcano eruptions. Okay, all these things are going on because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is coming, man. The earth is reacting. You know, it's fighting back. Going back over here to Sirach 36 and 7, it says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. And that's what he's doing, man. He's raising up indignation and he's pouring out wrath. That's why, like, for example, here in San Angelo, in my city, everybody's wrathful, stubborn, hard-headed, full of demons, disrespectful, don't know when to shut up, you know? Always got something to say, always want something. You know? So the Most High is going to raise up that wrath, man. He's raising up indignation. which is indignation, means righteous judgment. Okay? Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. So we're telling you that these things are coming to pass, man. We're telling you that the Most High is not playing no games with you people. Well, in the meantime, your pastors in these churches are telling you everything's okay. The Lord loves you. You know, He died for you. But yet you're a drug addict. You shoot up heroin. You know, you smoke ice. You know, you sell drugs, destroying the people. Okay? You're doing all these forms of witchcrafts and stubbornness and things of that nature, not knowing that you're an enemy to the cross, man. You're an enemy to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Alright? The scriptures say, he that scattereth is against me. So you're scattering people. You're not getting people better. You're not being that little nurse or that physician to try to make people whole by the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know? This is just in my city. Imagine the whole United States, man. Great Babylon. Great Babylon is going to be destroyed, man, with the sword destruction. You know? Unbearable. It said gnashing and wailing of the wailing and gnashing of teeth, man. All right? Fired by the flame of fire is going to destroy it. It's going to be destroyed by fire, man. Unquenchable. It says, make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. So we're declaring you the covenant, and He is making the time short. Every day, we're in 2019 already, man. 2018 went by real quick. And all the prior years, all the prior months and weeks and days. Okay? Why? Because the Most High prophesied of it. This ain't nothing new. You know? Now we're just making it plain known unto you. Because a lot of people have forgotten these things. They fell asleep. So now we're bringing it back to your remembrance. This is Matthew 24 and verse 21. For there shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, right? And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So that's a prophecy, man. Okay? This is not no coincidence that this is going on. Why time is speeding up so fast, so quickly. This is in the book of Sirach, chapter 2. Verse 13, go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. And that's what we're doing. We're those watchmen. We're telling you because the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for Yasha Allah is prepared, man. Now we're just sealing up the elect. We're sounding the trumpet, sounding the alarm unto the people, man. Okay? Whether you want to hear or forbear, the elect are going to be sealed. Okay? The scripture, the Lord said that He shall save one or two out of a city or a family, man. You know, doesn't mean that everybody that sees me or hears me is going to be saved. No, because you got millions and millions of other people on the internet that watch these videos, man. You know, that's how I woke. And a lot of brothers, they woke up by the internet through the unicorn, man. You know, that's how we woke up, by the internet. Some people woke up by brothers on the highways and the hedges by hearing them. But a lot of us wake up from the internet, man. Okay? So this is not no coincidence. It says, make the time short. Remember the covenant. So we're telling you how by Shem Yahweh Shai, remember your people, man. Remember us. Redeem us from our enemy. But the Lord said, in the land of our captivity, we shall remember ourselves and think upon His name therein, man. In the land of drawing waters, we shall rehearse the righteous acts. And that's what's going on right now. You got thousands of brothers that are getting ready for the Passover, man. All right? You got thousands of brothers that are rehearsing the righteous acts that's written in the scriptures. That put off pork, put off shaving, put off strange apparel. that put on a serious countenance and use that anger and that seriousness, that austerity for righteousness' sake, man, to stand up against evil. And not to our own people to destroy them, man. Not going out there to fight our people or to sell our people drugs or give my brother alcohol. You know? I'm giving them the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Showing him what a friend is supposed to be like, what a brother is supposed to be like. It says, let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we. And that's what America says. America says, in God we trust. Okay? But what God do they trust in? They trust in their own flesh, their own arm, man. Their own military, their own economy. Alright? Their dollar bill, which is of no value though, man. See? Like the dollar bill has no value. It's what you call inflation. And I've been learning about inflation since I was in junior high, man. You know? Which probably like 20 plus years ago, man. And to this very day, it's just getting bigger and bigger. The problem with inflation. Okay? That's why you can't buy nothing anymore, man. And these other nations that come from other lands to come to America, thinking that they want to live this American dream. There's nothing here, man. Stay where you're at, because you're gonna come over here and end up in the streets. All right. This place is every hold and every hold of every foul and unclean creature, every bird, man. This place is demonic. Okay. I'm not saying the whole rest of the earth isn't, but this place is a beacon of evil, man. All right, the congregation of the north that Esau came to put his seat on, this is what it is, man. All right, America, Babylon, man. Which when you go into that word America, it was actually, this landmass was named after Amerigo Vespucci. All right, when you go into that word Amerigo in the Latin is amargo, which means bitter. Because America is a bitter place to live, man. It's not a place to fulfill your dreams. It's a place to fulfill your lust. Every evil carnal lust that you desire, that's all it's about. Okay, you want to be a dirty homosexual, into bestiality, come to America, you can get away with it. You know? You can do every kind of form of evil and you'll be accepted. All right? So we're letting them know, man. We're raining down judgment by the scriptures. This is Revelations, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's right. So who did that? It was a great nation. A nation of people, man. Was the Edomites. So we're letting you know that since you kill with the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. All right, you led us into captivity, so you're gonna go into captivity. So we're prophesying. We're making you known. We're making it known unto you. That's what we're supposed to do. That's our job, man. Just like you remind us, if we go against your laws and regulations, your city regulations, we're gonna catch hell. We're gonna have to pay fines. We may have to spend time in jail, incarcerated because of breaking your laws. Well, guess what? The Most High tells you the same thing, man. We're telling you. All right? It says, Revelations chapter 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So whoever leads people into slavery, right? The recompense of that is that you're going to go into slavery. Okay? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's in the Bible. It's called recompense, payback. The Most High is about payback. Okay? So you're gonna have to drink that cup, man. Okay? You got to swallow it down. Okay? For everything that you've done. It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So that's what us brothers are patiently waiting for, man. Alright, enduring all these things that we're having to go through in the flesh in the world. And then at that we're having to stay true to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's a hard thing to do, man. It's not easy. Okay? That's that patience. We have to have patience when you come into this thing. You gotta be able to suffer. Okay? You have to be able to continue to fight, man. You have to have fight in you. Really, it's the Spirit of the Lord that's putting it in you, man. Real quick, I'm going to finish off Revelations 18 and 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. See? Because this great kingdom, right? Which, matter of fact, let me bring it out. Revelations chapter 17, verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth, which is America, man. So that woman that rode the scarlet beast is America, Babylon. Okay? Alright, so America is Babylon, the city of confusion, which is a wicked ass kingdom. Okay? Anybody got a problem with that? Come on over here, man. You know, we can discuss it. Alright? So, that woman that sat upon the scarlet beast is like, America's likened unto a woman. Just like Israel is likened unto a woman. But what is a woman? Woman can turn out to be either a harlot, a whore, or a good woman. So America turned out to be a whore. Alright? So what is the recompense of a whore that commits adultery, prostitution? She is to be put to death. She's to be put out because she's unclean, man. All right? So it's the same thing. I just wanted to verify that because the scriptures say in Jeremiah 28 and 8, what I was reading, that the prophets have prophesied against great kingdoms or great countries. And that's what we're speaking up against. That's what we come out to the highways and the byways and we speak about, man. This ain't something that we're just making up because I have a problem with this place. Bible speaks about it. Okay? So going back to Revelations 18 and 6, reward her even as she rewarded you. You see, that's that recompense. Alright? That he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's that reward. Okay? That's what you call karma. Right? That's what Esau likes to use, that karma. Right? The Elam terminology. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here to the book of Galatians. Alright? Book of Galatians. Alright, the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Alright? So whatever you sow, you're going to reap it, man. All right? Whether it be unrighteous or righteous. Continue to read. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Okay? So that's the reward for you, Esau. For doing these things, man. This ain't nothing we're making up. Alright? And you got Israelites, so-called Israelites, Negro Latinos, and Native American Indians that have a problem with what we speak about. Saying that we're evil and this, that, and the third, you know? But we're just speaking the truth, verifying it through the scriptures. This is Job chapter 19, verse 29. Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishments of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. See? So the Most High, even Yahweh Shai says, I come not to send peace on the earth, but a sword. So what do you have to say about that, man? What if you just turn around and say, well, that's talking about the Bible. Okay, well, the Bible contains destructive like prophecies, right? What does a sword do? It cuts. It cuts in half. It slices. Right? It's true. But the prophecies are going to come to pass. And when you're living through it, it's going to cut you to heart, man. All right? So the Lord said, I come not to send peace on the earth, but a sword. Okay? So I'm going to read that one again in Job. Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishments of the sword. That's right. So we're telling you the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, like I read in the book of Sirach 36, man. That will get show the adversary, the wrath, your wrath, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which we have known before, but aforetime, you know, make it known unto them, man. And that's what he's going to do, and that's what he's doing, man. Whether you people want to accept it or not. All right? I'm going to bring out one more real quick in the book of Colossians. All right? In the book of Colossians, right here. In the book of Colossians, let me see where it is. It says, Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. You see? So he that doeth wrong shall receive for that wrongdoing, man. There's no respecter of persons. Okay? No matter if you're white, black, it don't matter. You're going to receive that judgment. Why? Because you broke the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right? You went against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's people. You touched the apple of his eye. Okay? You are adverse in opposition of everything that's called the Most High. Okay? And there's a recompense for that, man. For that action. Okay? Going back to Revelations. Salakia, brothers. Going back to Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. So it's going to be a double portion unto her, man. Which that double, it doesn't mean necessarily like a twofold or two servings. It's going deeper into that, meaning that it's going to be over past due. It's like we're still in slavery. It's past due. It's going to be up to that extent. Okay, if your brothers understand what I mean, you can look into the word there in Revelations 18 and 6 on that word double. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You see that, man? You see what it